Ripple case is over. We're dropping cross appeals. We already got all this clarity for XRP. They're seeing all of this progress with the massive company, fintech giant Ripple, utilizing XRP. So I think that they're starting to catch on the wave here. They feel confident that it's a good enough time to get invested without all this fear of, their investment crumbling in front of them, but also being able to potentially utilize XRP in a very direct way, right? Not just as an investment standpoint, but, if you're one of these companies that does a lot of remittance payments, you're a company that issues a lot of payments in general, being able to utilize those raw commodities, whatever plug and play feature it is that ends up being developed for business to business or peer to peer, having that on deck and having some of this XRP that you paid, even for them, $2, $1.80, whatever it ends up being in the future, when XRP is trading at, let's say, $20 or $30 in the future. It's kind of preparing themselves ahead of time. It's the equivalent of almost, I would say, that you want to run a huge trucking company, and that fuel today is going to only cost you $3, and 5 years down the road it's going to cost you $9. Of course, oil will eventually spoil if you just try to keep refined oil that long. But nonetheless, if you had that ability to hoard a commodity at a much cheaper price, knowing that you're going to use that in your business in the future, I think that's another element. So investments, direct commodities, as well as internal treasury management. I think that all three of them are very important, maybe some of them less sexy than others. But guess what, guys? This is the bigger umbrella of what we're talking about with DLT and crypto and the long-term vision, not just, hey, what is this coin going to do today? No one's paying me XRP today, so it doesn't matter. This is the true use case. You and me don't matter. These are the use cases that matter.